Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback. Now a play fake here on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played with dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
Back to Stevenson on first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week.
18 carries, 108 for the yardage, and the score, too.
And he's been a touchdown machine for this season. He's #1 in the league in rushing touchdowns. So that has to help the entire offense as a whole.
And it's a fumble. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drop.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Throwing on first down. Redding
got Stevenson again. Back-to-back plays. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Off the play fake, Redding. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Looking to throw. Redding. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 23. 21 yards there on third down. On 1st and 10, Redding.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. From the gun, it's Stevenson.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is third down. Off play action. Redding. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Price. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Here's Stevenson.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Back to throw. Redding. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They'll try and run. Stevenson. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
So on comes the Pats field goal unit and Justin Rohrwasser.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Bills getting set to go. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. On 2nd and 9. Allen finding Gaskin underneath. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Here's Allen. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Pats at the line ready to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Redding. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Price. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Redding. And right side, Henry's got it. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Redding. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Off play action. Redding out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Again, he'll drop to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. 11 yards for number 11 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead at Stevenson. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Now a handoff. Stevenson.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
Justin Rohrwasser now for the Patriot field goal.
This will be spot. So it's a 30-yard attempt.
Rohrwasser's kick is good.
And that will make it 6-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Taking it about the 1.
Here's Richie James on the return.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They find themselves down here after an interception on their opening drive led to a field goal. But all in all, you'd have to say fortunate to be only down 6.
Yeah, and you know how teams huddle on the sideline before they come out on the field in between series? Guaranteed what's said there is, guess what, guys? We take this ball, move it downfield, put it in the end zone, we're right back to even.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. 6-0 our score after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
They get this out wide to Gaskin.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll get this one complete to Davis.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
From just shy of midfield, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Here's Allen. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson.
And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
To throw on second down. Redding. And that'll be incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Again, it's Stevenson.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Looking to throw on second down. Redding. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Let's go, let's go.
Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. From the 27, Allen.
Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in.
14 yards that time for number 14. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Buying time to his left.
Open man, complete downfield to Davis.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Darius Slayton, his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Parkey adds the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson.
Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the... He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen
On the slant, he's got Davis.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
They'll run with Gaskin.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Hassan Reddick able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. Powers through him. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
The kick by Parkey is good, and they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. From the gun on 3rd down. Redding, and caught by Henry. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Redding. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
An even 100 yards on the ground so far for Stevenson, and a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Redding.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. Redding.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Redding. Hard throw, incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Fields it right around the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Allen. This one is Slayton over the middle. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Allen Allen going to try and throw on third down. No, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be fourth down. Here's Tyler Newsome now as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And they will take over first and 10. Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson.
And, Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily, when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll look to throw again.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his man, Thornton.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Back to throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Rohrwasser's kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our
message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Catch made by Slayton.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. To throw, it's Allen.
They'll swing this out wide to Gaskin.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
Up the middle, Gaskin.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Now in 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Steps, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fielded at the 20.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Patriots take over. So here are the Patriots to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll be pretty well stopped at his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. To the right side, this is Stevenson. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taking it about the 16. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything to hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Dances by him. So a change of possession here on the punt. New England's offense set to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use?
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. A big play there for New England. 59 yards. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. And he whips that one incomplete there. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think
touchdown! Jonnu Smith from 6 yards away. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and through. And that makes this a 9-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Jonnu Smith, the big tight end, who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, that's complete to Slayton. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And now out come the Patriots.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Redding. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Looking to throw. Redding. His throw incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
On the handoff, Stevenson.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
112 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On 3rd down, here's Stevenson.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Now it's Stevenson.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Right side, Thornton with it.
And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. On 4th down, Redding.
That's complete yet again to Thornton.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Strong.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
Pierre Strong, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys are able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The previous play is under review.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Ramondre Stevenson
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Patriots get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
It's caught. Smith only able to gain a couple there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. On 4th down, Reddick. On the out route, he's got Thornton. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. And they run with Stevenson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Taron Johnson made the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run once more with Stevenson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Stevenson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off. Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
The Bills ready to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. 2nd down, Gaskin. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Now Allen. And he's of 7 to bring up fourth. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Stevenson.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, Redding.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Throw finding Thornton over the middle. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here's Stevenson.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Again, Stevenson.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Patterson.
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this one. No, okay.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Ball start, offense.
Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Bills on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. To the air, Allen. He's got Slayton on the slant. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now Allen, got to have this one. Uncorks one for Davis. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 157 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Back to Stevenson on 1st down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Again, it's Stevenson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Rohrwasser's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Allen going to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. And again, it's Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen. That one going to be caught by his running back, Gaskin. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Allen. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. To throw, it's Allen. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Allen to throw once more. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Parkey with the extra point, and the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again.
And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. Here's Strong to begin the drive.
Oh, look at the juke. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On second down, it's Stevenson.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.